Think about your morning commute.
You brush past hundreds of strangers without a second thought.
But for 99% of human history, this would be terrifying.
Back then, a stranger wasn't a fellow citizen.
They were a potential threat to your very existence. Why were our ancestors so incredibly suspicious? It wasn't just being mean, it was pure survival math.
To understand why, let's journey back 50,000 years.
First, we have to talk about the tribe. Life happened in tiny circles. You knew everyone in your group.
Your uncle, your cousin, the best hunker.
This is where Dunbar's number comes in. Robin Dunbar suggested humans can only maintain 150 relationships. Inside that 150, you're safe. Outside that circle, complete uncertainty.
Think of it as zero-sum survival.
If a stranger finds your berry patch,
Your kids might starve that winter.
resources were extremely limited.
Trusting someone meant sharing your lifeblood.
But food wasn't the only concern. The biggest threat was something invisible. Pathogens. Isolated groups had isolated immune systems.
A stranger might bring a cold you've never seen.
To you, it's a sniffle. To your tribe, it's a plague.
Fear of the outgroup was partly biological warfare defense. Biologists call this the behavioral immune system. Our brains evolved to feel disgust toward outsiders. It kept the germs at bay.
Then there's the prisoner's dilemma.
If I trust you and you betray me, I die.
If I don't trust you and you're nice, we just walk away.
The cost of a mistake was way too high.
Evolution rewards the cautious. The nice guys who trusted everyone. They didn't always make it to the next generation.
But wait, how did we ever start trading?
Eventually, humans needed things they didn't have.
Like salt or better flint for tools.
The silent trade was the first bridge.
Leave your goods on a rock, walk away.
The other tribe leaves their goods and takes yours. No eye contact, no talking, no risk. This was the slow birth of intergroup trust. But trust required proof.
That's why we love gossip.
Gossip was the first credit score. You needed to know who was reliable. He took the meat and didn't share? Avoid him. Reputation was the only currency that mattered. And strangers had zero reputation.
They were a blank slate of potential danger.
Then, about 10,000 years ago, everything changed.
Agriculture.
Suddenly, we were living in permanent settlements. Population sizes exploded past 150.
We had to find a way to trust people we didn't know.
Enter religion and shared rituals. If we both worship the same sun god, maybe you won't kill me in my sleep? Big gods served as super watchers. They monitored everyone's behavior. This scaled trust to thousands of people. But our lizard brains didn't get the memo. The old instincts stayed deep inside. The amygdala. It's the brain's alarm bell. When it sees a different face, it fires, instantly checking for friend or foe. Studies show this happens in milliseconds. Before your conscious mind even says hello. It's an echo of a time when hello was a gamble. Let's look at the in-group bias.
We naturally favor people who look or act like us.
This is a remnant of tribal kinship. If they have the same tribal markings, they're safe. But wait, did ancient humans ever get along? Archaeology shows some cross-continental trade, meaning they overcame the fear for the right price. Trade was the antidote to xenophobia. If I kill you, I get your stuff once. If I trade with you, I get your stuff forever. This was the beginning of the Great Enrichment. But even today, we carry the scar tissue of our past. Think about why you lock your door at night, or why you feel nervous in a dark alley. That's your 50,000-year-old ancestor talking.
Be careful, you don't know them.
It's called hypervigilance.
In the wild, there were no police. No 911, no courts, no laws.
Just your strength and your tribe.
If someone wronged you, revenge was the only justice. And blood feuds could last for centuries.
So, avoiding strangers was a way to avoid wars.
Now, let's talk about the stranger's gift.
Wait, a gift? I thought they were dangerous.
Strangers brought new ideas.
New technologies, new ways to hunt.
Those who found the sweet spot of trust thrived.
Not too trusting to get robbed.
Not too paranoid to miss out on trade.
This is the fine line of civilization.
Let's dive into hospitality customs.
Many cultures developed xenia, or guest friendship. It was a set of rules for interacting with strangers. 1. Provide food. 2. Provide bath. 3. Ask questions later. By making trust a religious duty, they hacked the brain's fear response.
I don't trust you, but I trust the law of God.
This was a huge leap for humanity.
Without this hack, we'd still be in caves.
Think about the internet.
It's the ultimate test of stranger trust.
You buy things from people thousands of miles away.
You trust that the package isn't a trap.
And that they won't steal your credit card.
This level of blind trust is a miracle.
But look at our toxicity online.
The moment there's no face-to-face contact,
Our inner tribal warrior comes out to play. We dehumanize the other because it's easier. If they aren't in my in-group, they are wrong. This is why modern polarization is so fierce.
We are applying Paleolithic brains to a global world.
It's a mismatch of epic proportions.
So, what's the takeaway?
ancient humans didn't trust because they couldn't afford to.
Suspicion was a survival tool, like a spear. It kept them alive, but it also kept them small. Today, our world depends on the opposite.
Our economy, our safety, all rely on trusting people we'll never meet.
It's the most unnatural thing we've ever done.
And yet, it's our greatest superpower. But wait, there's a biological flip side.
Oxytocin.
The cuddle hormone.
It makes us trust and bond with our group.
But here's the kicker.
It also makes us more suspicious of outsiders.
The more we love us, the more we fear them.
It's a double-edged sword built into our DNA. So next time you feel a bit of road rage, or get annoyed at a stranger's post online,
Just remember, your brain is trying to protect you. It thinks that stranger is a threat to your berries.
Even if the berries are just a parking spot.
we are modern people living in an ancient skin.
Trust is hard. It's supposed to be.
It's a skill we had to learn against our nature.
And we're still practicing.
Thanks for trusting me with your time.
If you enjoyed this trip through time,
Hit that subscribe button and share with your tribe.
Just make sure you trust them first.
Until next time, keep exploring our other videos.
Stay curious, stay safe.